Impact Radio is at Doxa Deo Parkview this evening for a ladies event, and with me is Riandie Gray. Riandie, welcome to Impact 103.
Thank you, Birgitta. Appreciate it. I'm Riandie Gray. I'm an actress and presenter and fashion designer, and above all, a mother and a wife, and just absolutely in love with God and in awe of what He's doing, like tonight.
Riandie, I love the way that you've actually introed, because it gives me a lovely segue to talk about identity. It's not what today's or this evening's theme is about, but let's talk about identity. As women, that's something that's very, very close to our hearts, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the magic comes in when you realize where your identity lies and where it comes from, and that it doesn't matter who you are, but whose you are. And I think especially in my industry, where you're like in the public, so it's easy for people to comment on your identity and things that you do, and just to realize that whatever you do is it's not, if you make mistakes, for example, it's not part of your identity. It's mistakes that you make, and that's a big theme for tonight as well, is the grace of God. But it's not who you are, it's whose you are, and He chose you, and your identity is in Him, and that's primarily where it should lie. Because should you lose your job, or should you lose a partner, and if your identity is based on that and you lose that, then you kind of feel like, who am I now? So just to constantly remember that that's where your identity started, that's where it should be now, and that's where it should end.
I love what you're saying, and this evening's theme at this women's event at Parview, Doxa Deo, is all about grace beyond measure. From a personal point of view, how can you relate to tonight's topic?
I think it's so amazing that sometimes we feel God's grace is bigger than other times, and the irony is, I'm getting goosebumps, is His grace never changes. It's always the same, but when we start going through difficult times, that's when we feel it becomes smaller, because we make it smaller, because we start counting on ourselves and we start questioning. But the more you ask for it, the bigger it's going to feel, because the more open you're going to be to it. The grace is always there. It's always the same amount, the same velocity, and the more you ask for it, the more you're going to experience it, because it's right there. It's not something we deserve, it's something that we receive.
This evening there's going to be a number of speakers. You are one of those speakers this evening, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to share with us this evening.
Thank you.
What are you hoping that the takeaway is for at least one woman sitting in the audience this evening?
I think it's just to really have a rebirth of hope. I don't know, I just spoke to someone and we were like, where's the year gone? Like it's August, and it feels like life is just so fast. You don't even get to see your friends anymore. You don't get to focus on Him. And I think my main message, I think, that God really gave me to give to women, is to really just slow down and not miss His presence, because He's there, but if we're too busy, then we're going to miss Him. So just to slow down, be in His presence.
I've heard this on so many occasions in the most recent weeks, and it's about honing in on the presence of God. It's not about the gifts that God gives us, and yes, He blesses us and we are forever eternally grateful for those blessings, but it's about the gift giver, the presence of God. That is actually, it is, you can't really, money can't buy that kind of thing.
No, absolutely not. And I think the irony is we are so busy chasing the kingdom that sometimes we miss it, because it's now, it's here. It's, yes, tomorrow is coming, but don't miss today. And there's a song of Charles Weems, "Slow Me Down," is just to not miss His presence, to take our eyes off what's around us. And I don't want to miss your presence. You are here, you are here now, slow me down. It's a beautiful song, and that's like what I live by every day, because life is just fast.
There we go, and this is one of our evening speakers at Parview, or Doxa Deo Parkview this evening, Riandie Gray. Thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thank you so much, privilege.